mwaka wa 2025 ana nĩ mwaka wakwa tiwe ukiri mwega na hihi wiki yaku kana kiumia ana makiria ni gagithii na mbere ukorwo ukimenyerera kuria guothe kana hihi haria hothe ukiri bururi-ini uyu. Karibuni sana guku ari kwa Muthingi TV ino ri Metameta cia mathako aria kwa getika kairetu ka mathako kana that sports guy mundu gitwa wa boy wa njau na muthenya wa umuthe kana kiumia giki makiria ni tuthiete na mbere ukorwo tukiaria ana makiria ririkani ati Mbitika cia nationals kana cia Kenya Aquatics ni tanyetwo gukorwo ikihanika kiumia giki kana weekend ino na kuri gukorwo githakirwo kuria mwena wa Kasarani muthenya wa umuthe ndenda tukorwo tukimeka differently umuthe agwaria githungu nginya gikorwo gikiuma na manioro kuona ati ni ngureheire muthaki uria ikuri kana uria wa keri the second fastest swimmer bururi-ini uyu wa Kenya ni mukorwo mukimwona hihi ni tukorwo tukimenya thabari yake igie gwetubira ana makiria maundu maria gikoretwo akiachieve kana hihi maria gikoretwo akihingia muturire-ini wake ani mundu munini muno ni arugamirire bururi wa Kenya games oho ningi ana akoretwo agiturugamirira kuria kana hihi Mbitika-ini cia World Aquatics aricio Mbitika cia kimabũrũri hihi ni akorwo agitwira uria ikoretwo kana hihi thabari ya kurugamirira bururi wa Kenya uria ikoretwo ihana na riu tutagute marigu tukorwo tukiaraniria nie nawe kuria nenda-ini citu ciothe cia ukinyaniria ukorwo gikia kiuria giaku makiria Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, guothe ani Muthingi TV ukorwo hihi ukiri gutwira hihi uria turirora wi mwena uriku na riu gutagate marigu atukorwo tukiingira one on one aria mena wa githungu muigwarire na please forgive me I'm a Kiambu woman please RL she you know maundu ta mau no tutagute marigu welcome Sarah.
Hello, welcome everyone.
How are you?
I'm good.
How you feeling?
I'm doing pretty well.
Are you tensed?
A bit.
Don't be tensed. You know, you're a winner. You're representing Kenya in so many dynamics. So we're so proud of you first, and thank you so much for having time to come in. I'm sitting with a second, you know. Watu wanafaa tuanze kunilipa by the way. Anyway, Sarah, we just need to know your name, what you do, and how you started swimming.
Okay, my name is Sarah Mosa, and I started swimming at age of 6 years. And it's been for 13 years I've been swimming, so it's I love the process of doing it.
How did you know at 6 years you can swim?
Like my parents, they enrolled me to a sports school, and I was very energetic at that time, so it came up for swimming, and I am really glad that it was a good choice.
How has it been for you said 14 years, how has it been for the 14 years?
It was it was a journey. It was like very diverse, I can say. I changed a lot of clubs, swimming teams, which was very interesting. I was looking always for the best for me, and always my parents, they were so always I was looking for the best place for me. So I think I'm just able to adjust to many places and just be able to adjust to any place.
Can you give us can you draw us a good picture of how you started from 6 to now you're 20, the clubs you've been in Poland? Can you just give us a picture of how it has been the transition from Kenya to other countries?
Yes, I started swimming in Poland. I've been living there with my parents and my family. I've been swimming almost most of my life there, and I started representing Kenya 2 years ago. I came for the nationals, Kenya nationals 2 years ago, so it will be an anniversary, I can say, this year of competing. And I'm glad that I decided to represent Kenya. I was very inspired by Kenyan athletes, especially the runners.
Okay.
It was very inspiring. Good thing to be part of Team Kenya and join it and just bring swimming aquatics just on a bigger level and higher level and be just inspiration for younger generations.
How has it been? How has Kenya treated you so far for the 2 years?
I think they treated me really well. Like I felt really accepted and understood, and I think and the way they just always show the gratitude. Whatever I do, however I perform, it was very like positive and good.
How was the fans? How the fans taken you? The Kenyan fans,
yes, I think the Kenyan fans, they're just amazing. People just there so cheering, and it made me like, it gave me a purpose of meaning of what I'm doing. It's a good thing, and I'm inspiring others on their journeys, and they can become stronger together with me.
Who mentors you a lot in this? Who do you look up to and say that I want to be that like that person?
I think there are many people I look up. One person would be Sarah Sieström. She's a world record holder for 50 meters free and 100 meters free. Sprint, which is a sprint because I'm a sprinter, and I look up for her. She's almost 30 years old, and she's still swimming, and she's the best in the world. So I think it's very athlete at that age.
Which is the most memorable event that you look and say, oh, I killed at that one? Which one is the most memorable?
I think the memorable event, I think, was when I won gold medal on Polish nationals. I was the first in 18 years group. It was really, I think my hard work paid off at that time, and also during the circumstances which were taking part, because I was sick day before and I felt really ill, and I overcome it, and the next day I performed and I did my personal best, and I beat the Kenyan record at the same time. It was an amazing experience. And
compare between Kenya and Poland, which do you feel like is a country that has given you the most?
I think Kenya was the one who gave me the most. Like, I feel appreciated for the work I do, and just I think Kenyan swimming just shows that you can have fun during the process, and you don't lose the spark. They overdo stuff. They lose the meaning of why they are there, why they just decided to be in sports and be who they are. So I think the biggest reason why I am really happy that they really gave me a lot of support, and the meaning it's that I'm still like, swimming is fun, right? Even if I'm on a professional level, it's fun. Like, I enjoy it every single day. Of course, there are some difficult moments where you struggle with yourself, but the meaning of just having fun and just being in the water is just amazing.
There's a point you've said that you are a sprinter. What does it mean? Because so many people and we have decided not to focus on swimming. When you say you are a sprinter, what does that mean?
A sprinter means like distances from like 150, mostly like 150. It's like pure sprint. Then we get mid distance, which is 200, 400, and long distance is above distance. Because it's just 50 meters, which takes like maybe 20, 25, 26 seconds, which is really very short time of the race, but it's very technical, so you have to focus on the technique and the details. And it's very, I think, crowd and people, they just love sprint because it's fast, it's quick, and it's just enjoyable for everyone.
Have you ever found yourself giving up in the middle of the swimming? Like, everyone is out there, everyone has gotten to the end, then you're alone in the other end. Have you ever felt like you just want to move, to get out and not?
I think, yeah, like everyone has a, you know, a small. I think, you know, the matter of thing is like, if you have the support and you have like a bigger goal in front of you and a bigger perspective of what you're doing, it gives you like a matter of doing it. So for sure, my family gave me the matter of doing it, my coaches, and just my passion.
So how do you prepare when you're going to, probably now on Saturday, on this weekend, you're going for nationals? How do you prepare mentally and physically? How do you do that so that you can be like, you have nothing else that is in your mind? The only thing that is in your mind is the competition.
Yes, definitely. I'm focusing. I'm now in a taper, so we've slowed down with the like intensity, just focusing on maybe just short sprints and acceleration, just like explosive work. Mentally, I prepare for my event, just trying to visualize my race, the races I'm gonna perform. I try to be positive, like be positive. Don't think about because it doesn't bring you anywhere. So I just focus on the good things which can happen, and on the elements, which the work I have to do, because every part of the race is important. So as me as a sprinter, as I've mentioned, it's very important to keep the elements and know what stroke, how many count stroke you do underwater. Creates all. So I think it's just being positive, visualize the race, just be around people who make you motivated, and don't like be with people who are maybe complaining. Yeah, because that can really affect you really badly, like negative emotions. Just put it on the side, whatever is going on, just focus on the goal, focus on the thing, the moment you are there, hop in the pool and just do your job the best you can. I want you to give us a typical day when you're training. How is it like? How does it look like? Okay, it was pretty different, because recently I was focusing on my final exams. High school exams were very important. That's why it is like one swimming session in water per week, maybe seven training sessions in the water, or 8, and then I do some dry land work or in the gym.
Oh, you still go to the gym?
Yes, I go to the gym. Then I work on the speed, or just just to build up the muscles. Main event is 50 free and 100 free. I swim also different strokes. I love whatever sprint it is. I can swim whatever stroke. So in the Kenyan Nationals, I'm gonna swim 50 free, 50 breast, and 50 free, and 100 free. So there are this I think 5 events I'm gonna take part in. And I just love every stroke. I also swim IMs, so it's like a medley. So it's the mixture of 4 strokes. So all the strokes that are involved in this race. It's very complex. So I'm looking forward definitely for maybe swimming in the future IM, what means like.
Do you have like every stroke? Do you have specific times that you have swum and you felt like this is what I wanted?
Yes, definitely. I think I'm really satisfied with my 50 and 100 free. These are like really decent results.
How much time have you used in all of them?
What time I did?
Yeah, the breaststroke, whatever stroke you've done. How much time have you used?
My best time is 25 on long course, because we also have like long course and short course. Short course is 25 meters, long course is 50 meters pool. So it's like different. The times will be different on the short course pool and the long course pool. It will be slightly different because of the underwater and the turn. So on the 50 meters, which I'm also looking up to Singapore World Championships, you'll take part in late, like beginning of August and the end of July. My best time on the 50 free is 25:97. My 100 free time is 57:22. So I'm definitely looking forward to beat my times. Also means I can beat some new set some new Kenyan records, which I'm really glad I can. I hope I can do it, and I'm aiming. And definitely long-time goal is LA and Commonwealth. Yes.
What are the challenges you've experienced so
far? I've just experienced a lot of challenges, but definitely sometimes there are some highs and lows. And in swimming, just sometimes we might not progress or perform the way we want to, and it can really make you disappointed, and you can just question yourself what work you did. Like, does it really have sense? The work, your effort, the strength, or all this sweat that you put in your heart, you put inside the trainings. Did it give you, like, the results you wanted, and it didn't bring the results you wanted? Weaker moments, but I think the bigger perspective that I still have hope, and I'm aiming high, so it gives me bigger, like.
When you compare between infrastructure between Kenya and Poland, which one have you felt like is better than the other one?
I think the infrastructure, like of the facilities, they're better in Poland, but I really enjoyed the outdoor pools, which we don't really have many at all in Poland, which I really enjoy swimming outdoor and enjoy the sun. It's something completely different, so I really do enjoy this aspect definitely more than just swimming indoor whereas, you know, you don't see much stuff outside.
You're just closed.
Yes, you're just closed, and you're like limited. And like if you're outside, you just get the fresh air, which is amazing for me. So this aspect I really love in Kenyan schools, because most of them, they are outdoor.
Yeah. So, Sarah, what motivates you every day to wake up, train, and focus on the competitions? Us would just wake up and say, no, I don't want to do this anymore. What motivates you? Like every day you lose, today you want just to train. What motivates you?
The biggest thing which motivates me is just to be better every single day, become better. Even this 1% more you can do every day. You just appear for this training. Sometimes you might question yourself, why am I doing that, right? But I think the reason that you come, you try, you pursue this training, you do that, and you are like happy at the end of the day. You are happy, proud of yourself. Okay, I did it. Okay, and we head on the next day, and we continue, and the perspective also of the competitions, international also is a big prestige. It's really prestige thing to be, and just travel also the world, meet new people, talk to other people, just get, you know, along with others. It's very positive, good thing, like amazing thing, which also motivates me every day to wake up and train hard.
What culture shock you've ever gotten? Because I know you've represented Kenya in the All African Games, and then you have gone to all the aquatics, you know, like hopping from Poland to African countries. What the most culture shock you've experienced?
I think the biggest like culture shock, not really culture shock, but I can say that people, they have joy, really like are so happy in what they're doing, because I feel like people in, like at least in Poland, they are so stressed, and they're like so blocked in their own like self zone, and it's like people that are not really getting along that much during the competitions, and some people might be more spiteful to you, and just I don't really feel that they're that much enjoying the sport, the journey, like comparing to Kenya, the way they enjoy. So I think the culture shock, like the African countries, I really like also the support I got from like other coaches, like from Tanzania or from Uganda. They were like coming up after the race, hugging, just congratulations thing. It's so amazing, because like this is really bringing us together as a continent, and I think this is the difference, because I think everyone is just in Europe is mostly focusing on their own journey, on their own stuff, and this is the thing I think I really love in
how does that make you feel, like whenever you're probably swimming for World Aquatics, you're going to represent Kenya in the World Aquatics, and now when you're done with the race, people from East Africa, people from Africa coming hug you, how does that make you, does it feel?
It just made me fulfilled, like for real, like this is just amazing. This is like, you know, it's like you feel really appreciated for what you've done. Whatever you've swam there, you just gave your all, but it's just so good that other countries, they also see it and support.
How do you handle pressure?
You know, it's it's part of, you know, it's part of the sport, right? The pressure, but I think I really like the adrenaline, like the crowd, just being there in the competition, seeing all these athletes to go for their best. It really makes me like excited, also nervous at the same time, because you never know how you will do. But it makes me like really excited. I can say it's really good that I really love competing. Like this is the thing in sports that just gives me another purpose, right? For it.
Does it ever hit you like, oh God, I'm swimming for Kenya, like the whole country is looking after? Do you ever feel like, God, I'm feeling these people?
Yeah, sometimes I do feel like I'm an inspiration for others, like that I should be like a, you know, like a role model for others, right? That people that are looking up to me, how I perform, and it's really good. Like it makes you like, you think that you are an ordinary person, but you are there, you are like an example for others, right? And it's really good.
How does it feel carrying a Kenyan flag, and you're like, I have the Kenyan flag with me?
No, it's really, I feel really proud. Really gratitude a lot that I can wear the Kenyan flag and be proud to be Kenyan and to show people that Kenya can swim, that people in Kenya, hello, look, we can swim, we can do it good, we can be good at what we do.
How has it been like? Have you been supported by the Kenyan government?
Yes, I think the Kenyan government supported us with the journeys we've been. They did funding for us, so yes, definitely Kenyan government supported us.
How has it been like when you transition up from Poland to Kenya, and then you look at how things are moving, you look at the management, how would you compare the two managements?
I think, of course, because these are different countries, so you can't really that much compare it, because they are just in different pace than stuff. But I think overall they're really good and they're trying their best, and I think we're improving a lot. All the time we're improving.
What are your future goals?
My future goals are next year for sure a Commonwealth. I think they will be in Australia. Hosted in Australia, and long-term goal Olympics, LA 2028, and who knows, maybe next Olympics. So for sure I'm not ending my journey at least for 5 years, and I'm motivated, and I will work hard for it, so I won't give up easily. So for sure this 5 years I will train.
You're supposed to be competing at Kasarani on this weekend. Yes. How have you prepared for it? What are you expecting from the gala?
Yeah, I've prepared for it. Like these 2 weeks, I came earlier to Kenya just to acclimatize and my body to get used to the altitude, because the difference is quite big. I think like almost 1,700. The difference on the altitude, so it's pretty high. I'm expecting to do as many PBs as possible, to just swim as good as I'm possible and fit at the moment.
How do you feel like the idea of Kenya Aquatics holding these galas? Are we developing swimming? Are we selling it out there? How do you feel like, what should we do to make swimming known?
I think we're doing pretty good, because many other countries that are also coming from other countries to compete in this gala, like from Madagascar, I think Uganda, Tanzania, Mali. I think people that are coming from other countries because they don't have facilities. At least we have a facility where we can host the event and the 50-meter pool, and we can present ourselves, which is, I think, is we're slowly developing. I know that there is also a pool they're building a pool. I think they've built already in Kilifi. A county, I think they've built it, and there is another 50-meter pool. So I think we're slowly developing and going in a good direction.
I saw you at Kembo Aquatics Gala, and I know you've been into several.
Yes, I think definitely we're going. I think just giving these kids exposure to compete and just have fun, because at their age they have to have fun, just enjoy the thing. Just, you know, promoting swimming and just having these several galas is a great way for kids to develop and be better. So as you're ending up, I want you to advise, there's a swimmer there. I saw kids coming to you asking you, how did you do in the 50 butterfly? I was doing the butterfly, but I didn't do this. They look at you and say that we want to be like Sarah. I just want you to advise the young ones who are coming up and who are competing in, let me say, the low levels galas. I want you to advise them on what to do and when to do it. Okay, I advise all of you just to be ambitious, just raise high and have big goals, and just be ambitious and work hard on want. If you work hard, and whatever you dream up to that place. And the journey, I think, even if you want to get to the place, just the journey, the process is amazing, and it transforms you. You become a different person, stronger person.
For us, just to wish you well, and you're expecting to see you at Kasarani. I'm hoping that we're taking the golds.
Yes,
definitely.
Yes.
Haya, murari wa Muthingi TV ucio mwigwitagwo mundu gwitwa Sarah Mose ade mutubirikana unyitagirira bururi wa Kenya mbitikaini cia gwitubira andu ikorwo ukigua maundu maria akihaririirie na makeria maria agikoretwo akihaririria bururi wa Kenya mbitikaini ici cia kwindo gigwitwo gwitubira nie tucemania haha muthenya wa Friday atukwo tukiaririria maundu maingi megi mathako na makeria guku bururi-ini nginyagia hindi iyo agwira Ngai wa muoyo akwende akoige na akurathime athi na mbere gukenera tabarira cia Muthingi akana that sport girl wa boy wa jao nginyagia hindi iyo